Okay, so I've tried to move the new machine with this trailer a few times now, and there's not really any good fastening points for the new machine. If you take the strap over the belt, it just kind of gives in, and you could always... It didn't fit with the hooks on the trailer, so I want to weld some hooks on the machine. So this was something I saw on a YouTube channel called Mini Machines. So I'm gonna drive on to the trailer, and then I'm gonna see where I want to place the hooks and weld them on. I was just adjusting a little bit back and forth there because I was trying to find the balance point. It's supposed to be in the middle, and then a hair of weight on the hitch there. So I might need to drive a little bit more forward actually. I'm gonna back the trailer a little bit. The back wheel is a little bit more pushed down to the ground there. That's pretty good. Touch forward leaning now. Not much, but I can lift the hitch. That's pretty good. So I'm thinking these hooks will be around here, and then there's gonna be like a chain from this point to this anchor point. And then I can also have a strap in front of the blade, and then maybe a little angled. Yeah, that's good. Ja, den der senter, sant? Så har jeg målt opp på begge sider nå da.
Ja, galvanisert eller noe sånt?
Ja, jeg tror det.
Ja, for da må slipes vekk.
This is supposed to be the same paint code as this 9004. Doesn't look very similar, to be honest. I think I'll just have to paint the whole thing there later. Yeah, I'll need a bigger brush, and I need to clean this. This is not 9004. That color is the color of the cylinders. So he gave me the wrong color code. That's good enough, and the other side as well. So when this needs paint again, I'll be sure to get the right color code and paint it in the sort of gray black again. I just need to hook the battery on again and let this dry until tomorrow, and then I'll make that chain. The Chinese are supposed to call me today, and we're gonna take a look at this travel speed motor issue. Alright, the guys were supposed to call me at 10 o'clock, and now it's 10:15, and I've been asking if they can call me now, and I'm ready and all of these things, and no reply, of course, so that's a little annoying. If you're buying in China, technical support is kind of, you know, could be an issue. I'm thinking that it might be the solenoid that's the issue with this speed, this drive motor. As you if you've seen my videos, you know that I can't get it into high speed, and it stopped working after about 2 weeks, something like that. When I press the button, it's still the same hoses that's engaged as in when you're driving in slow mode. So you can kind of, yeah, I showed it in my previous video. I go forward and you see the hose getting tensioned, and I go backwards and you see the return line or the other line getting tensioned. And I press the button and it's still the same two. It's still the same two hoses, so it's not switching over. And I checked inside the joystick, the plugs are good. I checked the fuses. I checked inside the drive motor covers to see if there was any leaks or anything. I'm thinking it's the solenoid or something. I have no clue, to be honest. And I don't know where it is. Here's one, I think. I don't know if is this some sort of valve or something. I think I saw one inside there. There's a solenoid, I think. And it looks like there's might be some condensation on the inside of it. I don't know, it's kind of annoying anyways. Okay, it's been like 20 minutes since the technical support was gonna call me, so I'm thinking they're not gonna call me. So I'm just gonna get back to this chain thing. So I bought a chain for this, but it's like 2 meters, so I need to shorten it down. I need to take this pin out so I can take this chain link off. So that will be this chain link. Same principle as the hydraulic hammer with the locking pin. Okay, just this. Yep. We go. Alright, that's really nice. It's just really simple to load it and unload it now. And I just got a message from the Chinese So I'll see if they can call me, if they will call me now. Apparently the technical staff was in a meeting right now. So we'll see if they call. So sorry, no worries. I bought this. It's just nice to have if you need to build something like a tree or whatever. I'm gonna go inside and do some research on that solenoid while I wait for them to call me. Hello. Okay, so yes, I can only get it to work in slow speed. So when I press this button, it still only goes in slow drive. Yeah, yeah. Yes, this cover. Yeah. Yeah. What should I look for under this this hood? The machine, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Under the multi-well is oh, okay. You mean like under here, someplace? Can you write this to me? Because it was very difficult to I'm sorry, I can't. Is it possible that you can write this to me? Could you just write it to me? It's just very hard to hear and understand. Yes? Oh, okay, so you have a magnet. Mm-hmm. So you're testing the solenoid with a magnet? Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'll try that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's the switch or the solenoid, right? Okay. Okay, so that was a little hard to understand. There was a lot of. It was a little hard to do the video chat because, you know, connections and two people. Sometimes they were talking to each other and sometimes they were talking to me, and it was a little hard to get it sometimes. But basically, they told me to check what I've already checked, and you know, check the fuse, check the connection here. I don't know if they mentioned that, but I think so. But at least the fuse, and then I finally understood that I needed to check the magnetism on these ones, the solenoid. So that's high speed and that's low speed. And I could feel that this was magnetic when it was on high speed and this was magnetic on low speed. And he said then he said that I needed to take them out and clean them. So I'll try that. I need to remove these two coils, take out the valve core and clean the valve core. but I can't really get anything in there without removing these hoses here. That one was very loose. Okay, that's the coil, I believe. I think this is the coil and that's the core. No, I just can't. Oh, okay, it's this. I'm supposed to get that out. That's not gonna work. I need a long 22 pipe. I got a hold of this long socket, so let's try and fix this today. Yes, there we go. All right, let's see. So this is what he said. Take out the coil and take out the core and clean the core. This is just brake cleaner. Just try to spray in these holes, I guess. So when I pressed the button, the high speed button, this became magnetic, but I could not feel anything on this coil. So I want to measure this and see if it has power. If it doesn't have power, then it's something with a cable somewhere. 12.5. Okay, so they have power. Let's take this back in before I mix them up. I guess I'll just take out the other core and clean that one too. Yep. I'll just clean up these tools and give it a test. If this works now, I would be really surprised and also really happy. Work. I tried pushing the button and still the same, nothing happened. So on low gear, the one to the left is magnetic. When I push the high speed button, they're both magnetic at the same time. So maybe it's not the coils, I don't know. Nothing is happening at least when I yeah. I decided to just put it back together. It could still be the coil to the left or one of the coils. I don't know, the one to the left was always magnetic, so maybe it's supposed to not be magnetic, I don't know. So I'm just waiting for a reply on the WhatsApp customer service thing. If you're looking to buy one of these machines, you could always choose the option with, at least on these models, you can choose the option with the, you know, with the drive motor that sticks out. These are kind of hidden behind covers and has, in theory, 2 speeds. But if you choose the 1-speed model, it goes faster than this does in slow mode. But it still goes a lot slower than this in fast mode. I guess it's somewhere in the middle. But only having this in slow drive is super annoying. Alright, here's another thing I've been looking into. About half of the grease zerks that came with the machine were like these flathead grease zerks. And I switched those out to normal grease zerks so that I could grease with one grease gun. But all the original grease zerks that were normal grease zerks, I've cracked them. I believe I've cracked almost all of those original grease zerks. And that's probably because they're a little cheap, but it's also because when I pull this out I can't get it out, so I kind of bend it and then I crack it, you know, crack the grease zerk. So I bought this on Temu, and I'll probably get one of those electric grease guns that I see all over YouTube. I want to switch to a flexible hose instead of this one. This one is good because you can get power when you push it on, but you can't get to the grease zerks under the blade and stuff. I had high hopes that I would fix this travel motor issue today. When I cleaned those coils, it felt like this isn't gonna fix the problem. Some of these things that you get on Temu are okay, but some of it is crap. Don't buy these on Biltema. The magnet is too weak. They just fall off all the time and it's just annoying. If these aren't tight, the grease just pops out of them. I think I might be greasing the machine a little bit too much, because it sticks out everywhere. Yeah. Just gotta get, yeah, okay. You can see water is coming out, that's good. This is nice. This is a new life for me. All right, cool. You know, you could put a washer in between some of these joints, and if it came with that from factory, like some guy said on YouTube in the comments there, that his Yanmar came with shims. So it was already shimmed and really tight, but then again, that is a much more expensive machine. And here's one thing I'm wondering about. If you know this, usually it's one of these grease zerks goes to the slewing ring and it's every 50 hour, and the other one goes to the other side of this cylinder and it's every 8 hour. But in the Ripper manual it said to grease both of them every 8 hour. But I'm not sure actually. If you know, if one of these goes to the slewing ring, if you have checked, if you have followed the lines, just let me know. Because I've heard if you grease the slewing ring too much, you can pop some kind of seal. You know, when I'm waiting on the weather, I like to do these things. I like to grease it up again and fuel up the tank. The fueling thing is kind of annoying. So this is my technique for fueling this machine. I just park it next to the trailer and then I can have the fuel can on top of this. And I use this little hand pump, electric hand pump. And the batteries last for a really long time. It goes so slow that I can actually stop it before it fills over. I think the speed is actually really perfect, because if it goes any faster, then it won't go through the first filter in the filling cap. Of course, it would have been easier if they just made something here, or you know. Looks like I'm a little low on hydraulic oil as well. It sinks into it a little bit slow, so you gotta be careful. See that? Takes a few seconds. And then, yeah, that's perfect. So I feel like I've been after filling a little bit of oil here and there, but I guess some of it I went into the attachments, like the tilting bucket. It has a cylinder that needs to be filled, and you know, you fill the hoses in the hammer, stuff like that, and then you spill some when you open hoses, like I did when I was trying to fix this solenoid issue. But like, I was digging the other day and I could smell a little bit of hydraulic oil, but I couldn't see any leaks. And with the 1-tonner, I smelled that hydraulic oil smell all the time, but it didn't leak anything. Except for when I first got it, it actually had a leak in the swivel joint or something. It was just a matter of tightening it, and then it was working again. I can see if the guy replied actually. So the guy didn't reply yet. Okay, so I've decided to give this one more try. The customer service gave me a new video, and they showed me how to take out the core and then disassemble the core. So this time I'm going to take out the cores, disassemble them, clean them, and also put back the magnet and see if the coil moves with electricity on. So I should be able to see if one of them or both of them are broken, if they're not moving. I'll get the excavator set up again and find the tools. I got the first coil out again, and I'm gonna try to see if something happens when I put it in the magnetic coil. I believe this is the high speed. Nothing happens. It's definitely magnetic, but nothing is happening inside there that I can see, at least. You can feel it's holding. Yeah, it's holding it. So the magnet is working, at least. Okay. This is diesel fuel. Okay. It's a small spring of some kind. Kind of, it's just kind of taking it apart and see if, looking at all the. The spring is fine. I can't see anything happening with this, but I can feel the magnet. But I have to take this in, it's just dripping out. Okay. Oh. Okay. This one was a little stuck on the other side. That didn't come out easy. Maybe that's the part that's stuck. I think I'll have to take that one out again, actually. Taking this out one more time. So, okay, that's the spring. Because this is supposed to, there we go. This was in really tight, and that's maybe, I'm thinking this is supposed to go in and out quite easy. So that might be the issue, actually. This is the first time I'm looking at something and thinking, okay, this actually might be an issue. And this is copper, and that could get stuck, you know. Yeah, that's better. I think we might have it, actually. If this works, I'm gonna be really happy. Okay. Now it, well, now it seems to work. And this was a little stuck in there. And if it's just a magnet kind of pulling this, then I understand how this can get stuck, you know. Okay, so I'm doing it this way so the spring doesn't fall out. If this doesn't work, it must be one of these things. What else? You know, the fuse is good and the connections are good. It has electricity. Aha! Yes! It worked. Let's give it a test. I'll just clean this up and try it on the asphalt. Alright, I'm gonna do low gear this way, and then I'm gonna come back with high speed so you can see the difference. Unbelievable. What a big difference that made. So I'm really glad I got to fix that issue. I was gonna upload a movie without solving the problem, and that's just a little bit, you know, it's a little annoying. You watch a movie and they work on a problem for like 20 minutes, half an hour, and they end the movie without solving the actual problem. That's, you know, when you're switching from high to low, I think it's smart to stop the throttle, or not stop the throttle, but don't go forward, just stop, stand still, and then change gear. Don't go like high speed and press the button so you kind of get a little knock. I don't think that's smart. And that doesn't have anything to do with the solenoids. That's just you know, the pressure on the lines and seals and stuff. So this solenoid, probably it corroded or something. Some small thing caused it to get a little stuck. Yeah, simple. Actually, when you know what to do, it's quite simple to fix this. So at least there's a video on it on YouTube now. All right.